went to go and raid Iran with Israel, right? They already had this shit planned. See, that's that Project 2025 shit. They already had this shit planned. Boom. Now, guess what, though? Guess who bought oil from both of them? China. America trying to put China back in their place and put them back in the petrodollar. They've been trying to do bricks and all this other shit outside the dollar. America not going. See, we don't got as much equity, but we got gangsterism. Swear to God, the weapons and what's keep it ain't our. The dollar not worth nothing. We've been to the euro worth more than the American dollar, but right, the one worth more than the American dollar. Oh shit, Japanese. We probably about fourth or fifth. Anyway, but we control it because we got the power, the military, we protect everybody around the world. You know what I mean? Our Navy projects power. We control the oceans. So now they're going to blockade the blockade. That's finna drive. Guess what? Just because we got the gas in reserve, y'all. Shout out to y'all too on that. Listen. Just because we got the gas in reserve, we're still connected to the world's market. So as long as the world market go up, our gas going to go up. Because it got to, because if we take ourselves off of that, then we can't run the world. So we got to stay in for the duration. Now, we got to just get through this as America, y'all. But if we can get through this, let the president cook now, can I be honest? The Republicans might, if the president can get through this right, the Republicans might be sitting pretty again for about November. I can't even count. Because if he pull this off, Donald Trump gonna be able to say he's the greatest of all time. He put China back, everybody back in the pocket, America great again. But we all had to pay an extra $3,000 last year. And a lot of other sacrifices we had to make. But it's like, you know what, can I be honest? Let me say this. If them the sacrifices we got to make for the country to be great and be producing at an all-time high, because I ain't going to lie, the man do got people scared of America again. Boy, we look like Germany in the 40s, y'all. Listen, America is up there. We like running right up under Hitler and Putin right now. Boy, this shit crazy. But the thing is, on God, like, man, Trump might got a plan. Because if he can fold China up, we'll see with the energy. But see, the thing is, can I be honest? Y'all, this where the World War III come in at. True story. This your man Z-Dub. Go like, subscribe, comment, listen. This where the World War III come in at because people do not like when you fuck with their energy. You know why Japan bombed Pearl Harbor? America cut off their gas and their oil to their country. They're an island nation. So China depends on, they ain't got their own oil. So they depend on that. So if America took their oil in Argentina, right? We secured that. That's us. So now they cutting off their oil in Iran. Hold on. People do not like when you play with their energy game. Like, and people going like the guy just said on the forecast. France, Africa, Asia, all these countries then purchase gas. So if America blocked the strait, then you blocking their oil. So y'all gonna blockade the blockade. And that's what I'm saying. So the best plan y'all can come up with is what they doing already. They been was blocking the strait, charge people come through. So now y'all gonna blockade that, and then like they said, if the Houthis blockade the other side of the channel, that's another 12% of the world's oil on the other side. Right on the other side, it's another one. Yeah, it's another strait. It's on the other side. That's another 12% of the world's oil. So they'll block that. That's gonna affect us. Now see, that's gonna affect us. Right there, see what I'm saying? But that's Trump and them playing this chestnut checkers. Now I can see the Chinese move. Listen, I can see what he doing with China. He putting them into it. Israel getting help right now with the superpowers in their neighborhood. And America is cleaning their clock on the right. Boom, y'all gonna have to all shop with us. I can see what's going. Hey, what's going on? Zero sales. What's happening? Yeah, man, listen. I can see what's going on, y'all, but Trump might got a plan. But the problem is, can he pull it off? And when you have a plan like that, you're supposed to already know that the other people gonna fall in line. See, that's the problem he having. See, they thought Iran was gonna be sweet like Venezuela, and that's not what's happening. It's fucking up the whole plan right now, right there. See, Iran. But what's so crazy is, if he would have left Iran out of, but I can see, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to block China's plan. Because China just, right, we cut off Venezuela. They ran straight to Iran. So he's trying to cut them off again. Put them on the petrodollar. Like everybody else in the world. And that's a smart play. It's good for America. And if Trump can pull that off, can I be honest, he might get damn near run for office again in 2028. If he get that off right there, white people going to be over the goddamn moon, boy. Listen. What's going on, y'all? Listen. Shout out to you, Katie. Listen. If Trump can pull that off right there, he'll be the man, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. Because he had been and made America great again. Now, don't get me wrong. He'd have did it at the cost of the American people. You and I, we've paid extra and did all this. Had to jump through loopholes, and the gas price went up, and coffee cost 20% more. But, okay, if we're going to be the best of the best. You kind of got to sacrifice sometimes as a country. It's our duty as Americans. But it got to fucking work. If it don't work, we probably don't vote Republican for the next 30 years. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm a swing voter. You got to hit me with the best plan. Like right now, I'm thinking, Kamala Harris said that would have been better for the job. Now, don't get me wrong. I can see the Trump master plan. I swear to God, I just figured it out tonight. I was sitting here minding my business, y'all. I said, they took the gas from Venezuela, right? We own that now. Boom, we got that on lock. They rebuilding the refineries down there in the Gulf and everything so we can have our own gas. Because, right, we got our own oil. We just got to make it that way. Boom. Okay, that's all cool. The only reason our gas really high right now, we're connected to the world market. And thank you too, Katie. I try to be, you know what I mean, not doing. Try to be as astute as possible. But, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I can see the plan. You cut them off again, but is China going to keep letting us cut them off? That's what I'm saying. Is France going to let us cut them off? Is all these other countries going to let you cut them off? Because if you cut down the strait and blockade the blockade, you know what I mean? That's when you should just apologize. And that's what I'm saying. I can see the master plan. Well, maybe you can't get China under your thumb like how you want. Maybe you did enough, Mr. President. Maybe you need to just chill. Walk it back. Like, because you're costing the Republicans a vote. Like, boom. Nobody's going to touch a Trump supporter. So it's like, right, that part right there. You overwhooped your wow on that one. Like, but you can bring it back. I ain't gonna cap. If the man pull this off with the China shit and get Iran I gotta give him credit. And y'all know this is E-Dub. I see y'all getting off it. Because, right, this is me now. I've been slaying Trump since the jump. Well, I've been at least since the election. Because I used to be a Trump supporter. So I've been slaying him at least since the election. I gotta give him credit on this. I had to think about the long game he was playing. Swear to God. And after I thought about the long game, I said, damn, that trick really got a plan. But the plan only depends on how good the other people act when you initiating the plan. And see, they didn't factor in Iran. Hold on. Somebody told the president they was going to have 3,000 missiles. They shot 500 on the first day. They still ain't stopped shooting missiles. It's a month later. So obviously they had more than 3,000 missiles. Somebody lied. You know what I mean? Somebody lied at the Pentagon. It might have been they missed a zero. Because it seems like it's 30,000 instead of 3,000. Because they shooting down planes. They got to do rescue missions. And then come to find out, the rescue mission also turned into, we're looking for the uranium y'all got. Oh, America's slick as hell. So while they looking for the pilot, they're looking for them folks enriched uranium. Once they trying to find it, yeah. They played it off. See, America been doing a lot of, you know what, for them to have Pete Hegseth, because you know Pete Hegseth talk too much now. He shares text messages and leak all type of classified information. So, but for them to have Pete Hegseth, America been playing a lot of switch and bait, and then Trump buddies been making a lot of bags because they own oil companies. So like you notice all the decisions been happening on a Sunday, right before Monday, right before the stock market opened up. Yeah. Play all them type of games on Sunday. You ain't noticed the invasions, everything. It's right before the stock market opened up. So people can make their trades and buy their stocks. I mean, he gonna talk and stocks gonna go up and down. And then they gonna do a pump and dump. The oil companies getting paid right now. See, this is what he promised them from with Maduro, with Venezuela. And he was in there going to sleep, but he had a plan though. The son bitch was taking a nap, but he knew what he was firing this shit, but he knew what he was talking about. Cause he like, listen, we're gonna go do this, fuck up the whole world, or we gonna be straight. And I see why the lady was like, America, the price is gonna go down, you know, the White House lady. Yeah, Carolyn, what's her name? She came out. It's gonna be okay, and it's gonna go down as soon as you stop. And I see what she's talking about now. It is. Are we decent? They rebuilding the Gulf infrastructure, you know, from the hurricanes and shit. So they rebuilding it, so we gonna be able to have our own gas. Plus we took all the shit from Venezuela. Plus we got our gas out of the oil. So right now we just making the refineries where we could turn our own shit into gas. We decent. But the rest of the world can't say no shit like that. Boy, listen, and guess what? You cannot play with people's energy. That's what I'm saying. That's how World War II started. That's how America got in the war. All because we was playing with people's energy. That's why they bombed Pearl Harbor. That's what they said, at least. And America could have stopped that. Don't get me wrong. But if America don't stop that, then we can't get in the war. True story. So, boom, right, we gotta let it happen. People gotta be mad, outraged. I hate those Japs. Same way with the Alamo. I hate those Mexicans and Indians. Took everything from goddamn the sea to sign and shit. Same way with 9/11. I hate those Arabs. Y'all ain't got it yet? Yeah, man, that's what they do, man. Listen. They could have stopped them folks from crashing them planes in them buildings. You don't think they seen them, man? Man, I seen the footage my damn self. Them taking flight classes. We can't go learn how to fly a 747. They was going to flight classes in Florida, learn how to fly big jumbo jets, the terrorists, in America. So they learned how to fly the planes in America. People knew they was here. They wasn't communicating. They gonna blame it on lack of communication. It gotta happen. If that don't happen, Halliburton can't make all that money. The T-72 tanks, Black Hawk helicopters. People don't build all that shit for nothing, boy. Same way with Vietnam. See, people gotta pay attention. JFK didn't want to go to war. What they did, whacking. Got him up through. And his brother after that when he tried to run. Listen, that's the real America. I promise you. So, boom. Right, got him up out of there. So, right, Lyndon B. Johnson went to war. That's the Vietnam War. Right, they got to test out these new helicopters. These new M16s. M16s, M4 right now, Carbon. AR, still around to the day. See what I'm saying? They had to test all this out to make sure this shit worked. Same way with World War II. They knew they had an industry. We can use it to get paid. Like Boeing, all these people, they can get billions. What you think they did? What you think they did? Got paid. Right. So people had to die. Yeah, a couple thousand people. But nowadays, listen, they doing the wars and ain't nobody even got to die no more. They just... Trump ain't even the tragedy happened. A terrorist attack, nothing. None of that had to happen. It's strictly, we went off Israel, and that was because of the Epstein files, and people still don't get that. Right, Epstein was a spy, worked with them, right, with the same people that America working with right now. Y'all wonder why the folks over there killing kids like that in Lebanon and all that. And I feel them too. Iran said they not stopping the war until, right, y'all stop bombing Lebanon. Why is y'all bombing Lebanon? Lebanon don't got no nuclear weapons. Like, right, Israel are warmongers. I swear to God, that's what I'm saying. Netanyahu is evil as fuck. He eviler than Trump. Man, nigga was, man. Okay, they invaded y'all and they killed some people and they was bogus as hell. They came to the concert. I remember. Listen, they was bogus as hell. But you killed 20,000. Listen, they killed about 600 people. You killed about 20,000 people. You have to stop killing people. Come on, man. Come on, man. You damn near up there with Hitler, man. You in the top 5 all evilest people all time, man, Yahoo. Top 5, at least top 5, like Gaddafi. Not even Gaddafi. Let me take Gaddafi off the list. I'm going to say Hitler, Putin, you got Stalin, then the Trump, and then you got Netanyahu rounding up the top 5. That's what you man. And that's through history. And there's some more people that could go on the list too. But they definitely up there because then they paint people like Saddam Hussein and right, Gaddafi and people like that as bad people when they really running their country. No debt, no none of that. When they killed Saddam Hussein, ISIS came out of nowhere. So now another, guess what? Because the power vacuum. Guess what Saddam did? He ain't had no terrorists in his country. See what I'm saying? Guess what Libya had? They own bag, they own gold, they own... America said, what? They trying to start their own currency, terrorists. He's evil. That man was trying to provide money for his own people and get us off of $100 bill. Get them people off of $100 bills and put them on their own shit. Terrorists, Israel. They got weapons of mass destruction. Israel be out there snitching on everybody in the Middle East. They gonna tell America like, yeah, they got weapons of mass destruction. Here come America, y'all. Every time, Iraq, Gaddafi, right, Mogadishu, right, listen, anybody that get too strong, Israelite. I think they got weapons of mass destruction. Here comes Americans. But it really only be Republicans. See what I'm saying? They couldn't trick Bill Clinton like that. They didn't get Obama like that. But Bush, they got Bush, dumbass. Had us looking for weapons of mass destruction. They didn't find no weapons of mass destruction. Hung the man. He wound up losing the country. And terrorists took over. They wound up leaving the terrorists. Helicopters, planes, guns. Listen. This what happened in real life. So they wound up leaving the terrorists, planes, guns, everything. All because y'all wanted to kill one person. Like, it's crazy. Like, the same thing in Libya. What happened in Libya? ISIS. So it's like, when y'all go in and liberate a country, y'all liberate the country for the terrorists to come in right behind y'all. Take it over. Right. Now we got some more people to worry about. Like, basically, because guess what? If you do that to Iran right now, you know what I mean? Shout out to you, Bubbly. Listen, shout out to you, man. But guess what? If you eliminate Iran right now, right, you just wipe them out. Okay. A terrorist cell going to pop up in Iran. Period. Like, going to hate America even more. We hate all Americans. Like, just mind your motherfucking business. Like, why is we even over there? That's my point right there. That's all I was saying, all that to say. Why are we even there? That's not even our business. We worried about our gas prices, bacon costs, coffee and shit in the morning. We not worried about none of that shit. I don't give a damn how, can I be honest? And I know this might sound cold. But I don't care how many people get smoked up because it's not America. I live in Memphis every day. Somebody gonna die tonight. That's what I'm saying. So how I'm gonna care about some shit that's going on in Afghanistan? I live in Memphis. I'm from Chicago. Like, one of my friends might not make it to tomorrow. Somebody I grew up with that I really love. So, like, right, I can't care about that. What I can care about is what's going on in America. Right, like, make America great. You giving Argentina $20 billion. You giving all these missiles. And you know how much it costs to fight a war? Nigga, you know how much missiles cost? Did you know every missile that Israel and them shoot costs $1 million and something dollars? Like, every one of them interceptors when America shoot them and all the bases and everybody. And Iran using $30,000 drones. We're spending trillions of money we don't got. Oh, by the way, we in debt, trillions of fucking dollars. Nigga, we just over here playing money at this point. It don't even make sense. Like, niggas be thinking pulling out a big ass bankroll means something when that's inflated ass money. Boy, that shit cartoons. I'm gonna start calling cash cartoons because the shit don't really mean nothing. And in a minute, if the president keep going, you gonna be able to have $100,000 on you in cash and it won't mean nothing. 100,000 be worth 500. Cause like right, inflation on the money don't mean shit if we lose our control on the motherfucking petrodollar. I don't know, man. It's just your man Z Doug. Can I be on this podcast? Listen, I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. Like, the president do got a plan. I promise you. I just sit here, guys. I said, the nigga, he trying to put China back in our pocket. He keep cutting off their energy. But the thing about cutting off people's energy, people don't like it when you keep cutting off their energy. They just don't. Because, like, right, they need that for their economy to thrive. So if you take that away from them, they get hostile about that, right? And I was wondering, I was like, damn, how World War III gonna start? But I can see it. I can see it now. Because you got the Arabians, that whole section, it's in a war. And then you got Europe with Russia and Ukraine and UN getting stronger. You know what I mean? And then you got America, we going wild in South America and in Mexico. Okay, cool. But then we interfering in the Chinese business because the Chinese try to be the world superpower. And low key, like I be telling people, America snoozing on that part because they sitting back just loaning people money. But the thing is, America, Trump playing them, put them back in our pocket game. I see what he doing. It's a great play. But I don't know if he can pull it off because Iran not going with the play. So, boom. I don't think it's going to happen. But what you're going to do is piss these people off. And they got an army and shit, too. In America, right now, we can't handle a real war. See, that's what I'm saying. See, a war with China is a real war. They got the same Navy, Air Force, troops, everything matches. See, in Iran, they can't match up. Iraq, little shit like that. You can't match up to the United States. But China can, though. That's what I'm saying. So you start playing with people oil and I'm a blockade, the blockade. Okay. Yep, y'all, let's see how long this work out last night. See, this might, even though we got them oil reserves in Venezuela and all that, that's cool. But this might push it over the top. 200 a barrel, over the top. 200 a barrel, outside shutting down. $200 a barrel is COVID 2.0. I'm going to say it again. If you get to 200 a barrel, it's COVID 2.0. You can't drive. I can't drive. Nobody can drive. We can't go nowhere. We just chilling. Yes. It's a luxury. You really balling if you can drive right now. I'm talking about balling. And that make food go up. Ubers go up. Everything. get delivered damn near on gas. And that's what's so crazy. If we listen to Obama now about the electric cars, we'd be in the clear right now, y'all. Listen. If we listen to Obama now about the electric cars, we'd be in the clear right now. I'm going to say it again. Because guess what? Now we all still dependent on gas. I'm definitely still dependent on gas. I run the landscape company. That's what I'm saying. I just was putting gas in my ride lawnmowers today. Ride lawnmowers got a big ass tank. Listen. And a pickup truck. Gas definitely factors into my business. You see what I'm saying? Just when you think you about to cut a profit, here come the president with the stupid ass war. Right, sent JD Vance goofy ass over there wearing more eyeliner than my bitch. That's crazy. Sent JD Vance. You sent him to go talk to 4 Harvard PhDs that's terrorists that don't care about dying for God. So you sent JD Vance, oh my God, with eyeliner on, gang, and he out there talking about as long as it's he didn't even really make up a real, listen, can I be honest, I ain't gonna even misquote the man, but his quote he said was crazy because it didn't make no sense. It's like, did they come up with a decision? But like, man, listen. These niggas make you have to just breathe deep. Like, that's what I'm saying. Smoke some weed, get you some fish. I definitely gotta get aquatic around this bitch and get high because the president of this and just listen. Shit getting worse. I'm trying to tell y'all ass, boy. And we just gotta hope that they can knock this shit off. Cause like if it don't, by the end of this month, we'll all be feeling it, boy. By May. Way to be rough out here. Shit. Niggas ain't going nowhere. We in the house chilling. Right, y'all gonna be seeing my ass every day. I'm gonna be talking shit. Thanks, man. You know what I mean? But listen, Bubbly, shout out to you. Man, listen, you stay blessed as well. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna even cap, nigga. This cannot be on this podcast. That's what we do over here. Your man's E-Dub, once he get to cooking, I didn't see how I had to jump back on because I was on early, but I had to come back because, like, right, the president cooking. Can I be honest? I ain't never said this on this channel. The president really got a plan. He really got a plan. But the thing is, the plan's not going right. Because Iran, they thought Iran was going like Venezuela. Iran's not like Venezuela kind of thing. So now, y'all biggest play is to block the strait because y'all don't want to put troops on the ground. So now, it's blockade the blockade. They already blocked it already. So y'all gonna double block it. So the people that was getting their little shit through can't get their little shit through. People not gonna go for that game. That's what I'm saying. That's when you start involving other countries. And then we gotta see how this gonna play out. It's cool when you just hold Iran. It's cool when you know what I mean, Venezuela. But you can't just hold France. You just can't hold China. You just can't hold people like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Energy is vital, and gas, people going to show you what they're going to do about it. You're right. Y'all thought Pooh Shiesty was mad about his $25 million. How you think a motherfucker feel about a shipment of oils that's not coming? All right. I'm done talking about it. I don't even want to talk about it no more, y'all. This your man Z-Dub. Can I be on this podcast? Listen, y'all stay smooth. Tune in the morning. New content coming. Y'all know I had to tear their ass up for the weekend. I jumped on this bitch on a Sunday. Shout out to y'all, man. It's your man Z-Dub. Can I be on this podcast? Love y'all lots. True story.